Yes, sir. We are live, baby. It's Sunday night, 9 o'clock. I hope y'all are feeling good and ready to rock. Hey, this is our very first simulcast to YouTube, Facebook. So we want to welcome our YouTube audience if you're joining us via YouTube. And we want to say thank you and continue to support us on our Facebook channel. Type, bring us in, tell them what's going on.
Man, you just told them everything. I don't know why you gonna say all that then say, Type, bring them in, dog.
You got to do it your way, though. You got to do it your way with Type voice.
Hey, man, we're going to do it the emergency way. the Dayquil way tonight. Hey, man, excited and motivated to be right here. Tuned in to the best believe you're where it's at. Acting Funny, the all-new relationship, hot topic, some sports. It's whatever. It's the grown folks talk. We talk with the ladies. We talk with the fellas. We talk with who want to talk. It's a good talk show, man. Late night thing every Sunday night. But we always hit you real. We also have a special guest with us here tonight, man. I'm excited and motivated because we got a hot topic for you. And we definitely had to bring this young lady on to be a part of it. Welcome. Welcome.
Hey, we got a newbie. We got a newbie. What's going on, Shay?
That's my man. That's my man.
We always acting funny.
And that's my man right there, man. Peace and blessings to that young man right there. He used to be a cameraman, and he one of the first people I realized that was actually debt-free. He worked his way to debt-free in this country. I'm impressed with Shay.
And now he's another great up-and-coming actor as well, man. Absolutely. We always talk about making transitions in life, man. Shay's one of the guys doing it. That's for sure. What up, boy?
Oh, that's my man right there. He was on my favorite show, and I think he did like 2 or 3 episodes of Ballers on HBO. Yeah, he was right there with The Rock and all of that. Man, I was so proud of that dude. I was so excited, man. Like, that's my friend, you know what I'm saying? And now all of us on TV, it's a great thing, man. I was the last one to get on the TV boat.
Hey, well, as y'all can see, don't be shy about your comments. Don't be shy about interacting with us. This is an interactive show. I can see your comments on Facebook. I can also see them on YouTube. So whatever you're experiencing us on, don't be shy, man. Join in. We're about to get it rocking in a little bit. But yeah, it's good, man. It feels good.
Feels good. It's like a new shirt. It's like a new shirt, man. I love it. Hey, also, our show is very interactive. So be sure, you know what I'm saying? We hit a topic that you're like, oh, I don't feel like that. I got a difference of opinion. Make sure that you chime in and let us know. We'll get your opinion up there on the screen, too. Keep in mind that our show is about both of us, me and Essex and you. We like a lot of interaction. We want to talk to the people. We want to know how you feel. Don't feel shy. If you need to use your club name, and use your club name, that's fine. But often, you know, as 2 fellas, it's hard for us to get an opinion of a lady. We can't give you guys opinions, so we always asking you to chime in. But tonight, your young lady you got coming through in just a minute.
Yes, sir. Just a minute. First, we want to tell you guys, okay, so the topic for this evening came from just, you know, seeing stuff on social media. It seems like there's a certain theme of things going on. And I saw it on Michael Bays' post, and some of the comments that he had was very, very interesting. So I know we're going to have a very interesting conversation about this. So I'm single by choice, but I'm waiting on God to send me my man or woman, whatever it is you're looking for. So, Type, when you first think of that, before we bring in our guests, when you first think of that, what does that tell you? What do you think you hear?
Already. I'm already out with shirt and tie. How about that? that to me says a lot of things. I think people put religion in stuff, and it really does not belong. As long as you have a personal relationship with God, I think you'll be all right. That's just me personally. I try not to go in religion with people. And then once y'all get together, if y'all decide on how y'all gonna be spiritual, it's great. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and it might not be a popular opinion, ladies, but I think God has sent y'all a lot of men that y'all done messed over. He been sending you blessings.
I wish I had the sound effect.
Hey, chime in and tell me I'm wrong, but I think you have messed over plenty good men.
Probably be keeping it real, man. What's up, Bobby? She can't find no man.
Yeah, she a lie. She can find a man. It ain't the man that she wants. Sometimes it's just the man that you need. Everybody say, hey, man, the fat dude at church. Hey, the skinny dude at work.
Yeah.
Hey, the dude in the grocery store that's a really nice guy, but because you judged him because he working in the grocery store. Hey, I, for one, I used to be the custodian. I used to be the garbage man. I used to sell shoes, and I knew I was a good man. But so many people passed me over because I was what I did. It wasn't who I am, but what I did. Ladies, a good man is out there for you if that's what you want. It's a good lady out there if you want a lady, if that's what you want. But you got to stop saying I'm waiting, when really what you've had some good ones. Because a lot of y'all now, come on now, you're 40. You're 45. You're 45 with a couple kids now. You know what I'm saying? You ain't a smash hit you was in your 20s. You know what I'm saying? You ain't no hit record, baby. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't no hit record either, but I got a couple of songs on my album. You know what I'm saying? So some of y'all got to realize that, you know what I'm saying? Hey, even Patti LaBelle made pies. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a second hustle. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm with you,
man. Ladies, let me know if I'm wrong. I know all of us feel like we done had good and bad relationships, but I don't think at this age, if you over 35, over 40, you still saying you waiting on the Lord, I think he done sent you a few things. He might still send you one. I'm not saying he won't. But that one that you want, you done messed over plenty of your blessings now. Don't act like you haven't.
Yeah, listen. My thing is this. You can't be single by choice if you're still looking and waiting. You're single by circumstance. You know what I'm saying? I can understand, okay, things weren't going well. You made the decision to cut old boy off. Okay, that's a choice, yes. But now that in-between time, that's not a choice. That's like saying, well, I'm unemployed by choice, but I'm waiting on my next job. Like, no, bro.
No. You got to keep paying the bill.
You on the hunt. So, yeah, man, with that being said, we're going to go to a couple more comments, and then we'll bring in our special guest. Joni says, it's not the man she thinks she wants. Hey, we're going to dig into that a little bit. Joni says, ever heard the story about the person drowning, waiting for God to save them? I have not. I have.
Really quick, that story is, and God sent a boat. A man in a boat. Let me say, nope, God gonna send me this. Then he sent another one. Nope, God gonna send me this. Then he said 3 people. God and drowned and got to heaven and said, God, why didn't you save me? He said, I sent 3 people to save you. That's the story. And you didn't do it. Okay. Because you wanted it your way. You didn't want it the way God sent it. Yeah. You wanted him to send your personal boat. There you go.
God sent me a few, but they had a short thing.
But I appreciate her being honest.
I appreciate honesty.
I appreciate her being honest. Hey, she wanted Essex. She wanted a dang a lang, not a ding-a-ling. She wanted a dang a lang. I got you, man.
God, this is what I asked for. God damn
it. She was looking for the whole 2-3 scoops.
I want a whole man, not a piece of man. Hey, so without any further ado,
the Brandy lady in on that.
So without any further ado, we're gonna bring in our special guest. I first met this young lady. What was it? 9 years ago. On we did a play together called Sanctified Theft. Brilliant play, and I was very impressed with her talent at that time. She probably would tell you a funny story about that if when I bring her on, because she know I can see her laughing backstage, and I'm laughing too because I remember how it went down. But very, very talented actress. She's been doing her thing in Atlanta. She's got films, she's got commercials, and she's also a realtor. So without any further ado, we're gonna bring in Miss Brandy Grant. What's going on, Brandy? Take yourself off mute. Take yourself off mute.
Sorry, I was on. I'm sorry. Hi, how are you? This is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be real interesting. It's gonna be interesting. How you fellas doing?
We're doing good. How about you?
I'm here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And the person who was drowning in the boat, they wanted God personally to save them.
Right.
That was what happened. They were like, God's gonna save me.
Hey, but that's kind of like
help 3 times. But he did send help 3 times.
He sent 3 people, and you drowned.
That's kind of the same thing, though. Like a lot of women out here waiting for this perfect, ready-made, ready to marry you. He's perfect for you, man. And that's really not how relationships work, is it, Brent?
I don't think so. I don't think so at all. It's like buying a house. You're gonna get 80% of what you want. The other 20% you got to make your own.
Wow.
Bingo.
Wow.
Bingo. So one of the when you hear women say these type of things, Brandy, and one of the reasons I thought you would be good for this topic because you have a page called Question Time, right? And you actively ask questions to learn from men and women about relationships. But a lot of the stuff that I see in the blogosphere and comments and on these topics, it seems like women are taking that a little bit too literally. Would you agree with that?
What do you mean they're taking what a little too literally?
The waiting on God to send them someone, and when you're single, not really investing in the activity that it takes to find a relationship. So they're basically just sitting back and they're waiting for, Mr. 6'5", 220 with the money and the Benz to just come sweep them off their feet and just love them and all that stuff.
I would say that in 2020, I don't think women are waiting anymore. They're going out there asking, hey, you look good. Give me your phone number. Let's holla. What's good? Me personally, I'm not a chaser. I'm not necessarily sitting back. I am making myself available, but I'm not just like sitting there being like, oh, he gonna knock on my front door and then I will know it's him. And I don't mean 80% literally Johnny or Joni. That's just a number.
Yeah.
Right. So when you say
I've heard of that though, the 80-20 rule, like that applies in relationships as well. Like you don't get
it does. The 80-20 rule is different from waiting for 100% of a man when you're never gonna get 100% of what you're looking for. Like it's not impossible, but come on now, let's be realistic in America. I mean, the world in general.
When you say you're waiting, you're sitting back and you say making yourself available is what you said. Mm-hmm. What does that entail? Making yourself available? Does that mean you're on websites? Does that mean you're going out and you're being seen at different places? What does I'm available mean?
So with COVID, I'm not going nowhere.
Okay. Atlanta, y'all out. Y'all out.
Prior to, yeah, I would go out. And if someone spoke to me, I wouldn't give them, even if they were unattractive to me, I would still speak because I think you should be respectful to everyone. And I think rejection is, especially for men in this day and age, rejection is really tough because females think they're a lot more than they might be. So, right. So I talk to, if you approach me, I will talk to you, but don't expect me to give you my number. And I agree, God is not dropping a man off at nobody's doorstep.
Not Amazon. It don't work like that. You're gonna have to do something.
He is not Amazon. Is he eBay though? Is he eBay?
Because and that's a great point, Brandy. Like,
who got the best offer, ladies?
That's a great point, Brandy. Like you say, even though you're not chasing, you're being involved in the process. Like, you know what I'm saying? Engaging in meeting a man, maybe even putting yourself in a position where the man can speak to you. You know what I'm saying? And then not being so basic to where everything he has to say has to be the perfect thing. You know what I'm saying? Just having a conversation.
Right, because like you mentioned earlier, like you can't. I wish you would. So like,
I wish you would.
It's like what you said earlier, in that that comment threw me off because I'm like, yes.
I think she was responding to what Joni said about the Amazon. She just
me too.
Yeah.
What kind? But it's like, it's like you said earlier, like people cut people off. I'm sorry, Mike said it earlier. how you at the grocery store and you're not hollering at him because he's in the grocery store in uniform. And for all you know, he's the manager of the friggin' store. But you wrote him off because he bagging groceries.
Yeah. A manager bagged my groceries the other day.
A manager bagged my groceries too. He was good at bagging my groceries.
Yeah. They pitch in. Manager got to pitch in.
Is that right? Well, I'll tell you, but you both will make me laugh. That's funny. But the manager didn't bag my groceries. I don't know, but I'm at Winn-Dixie, maybe, and that's why y'all probably shop at Publix where they go over and beyond.
They go to Publix.
Yeah, see, Publix. See, I'm Winn-Dixie. It's almost self-serve. Winn-Dixie, you almost got to bag your own stuff. But I will say this. Ladies, I want y'all ladies to and Brandy, help me out. Like, why is money such an issue? Like, I get it, you don't want to be with a broke man, but like, if you want somebody that's already got to everybody I meet, and I'm the single one here, of course, but everybody I have met, they ain't telling me that's the first thing they asking me is not, do you go to church? Are you spiritual? Are you religious? They trying to dip into my financial situation. And what's so funny is they go, oh, you divorced. Because you spend all your money on child support, daycare, and all of that. They already prejudge me. They don't know my financial situation, and I won't tell them. But they ain't asking me which church I go to. What have I done in the community? That's not their thing.
Well,
why?
As a God-fearing woman, let me say this first. Let me say this part first. As a God-fearing woman, my typical first question, it's not really the first question. Like, come on, y'all understand what I'm saying. They'll be in the comments talking about something. That's the first question you ask. You know what I mean? So my question is like, do you believe in Jesus? That's usually my first question. Because if you don't believe in him and if you don't believe he's God manifested in the flesh, blah, 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 we're not going to work. Regarding finances, I don't think people should ask questions about finances like early into a relationship. However, the reason finances are important is because it's security. If you can't pay your bills, you can't pay our bills.
But in the first 30 days, you need to know that.
No, that's why I said you don't need to be asking about somebody's finances, because I don't want you asking about mine.
Right, and I'm with
don't
you,
ask me something you don't want me to ask you.
I don't even know their last name. Like, it take me 3 good conversations. I don't even know their last name. I ain't never seen them naked. They could be a man for all I know, but you already, and ladies, y'all be trying to get all into a man business. It's like, that's such a turnoff to me. And so
let me ask this. How old are they?
They late 30s. Me, I date between I do a 10-year balance. 35 to 50. I won't even say 55. I say 50 right now. 35 to 50 is my dating range. Anybody under 30, I can't have a conversation with you. Anybody with 50, I feel like it's my mama friend. So I'm right in the middle. I'm dating 35 to 50, but you got to be on point. You got to be jazzy now. You can be older, but you got to be jazzy. I like a grown woman.
So if you're dating older women, I'm sorry, I make facial expressions like, I'll be okay though.
What about credit?
If you can pay in cash, credit don't matter. If that's real life. If you're dating older women though, you have to understand, like, they're at a point where it's like, okay, my childbearing years are a couple clicks behind me right now. And then they're also thinking, I need longevity. Because I'll be retiring sooner rather than later. I don't want to be somebody's girlfriend for 7 years like I was when I was 17. All of that stuff. So it's very important the older you get, I feel, as a woman, to get down to it. I was talking to a dude on FaceTime, and my sister came over my shoulder and asked him a whole bunch of questions. They were hilarious, and I'm glad she asked them. But it was like, you got to really get to know this person and quickly, because you don't want to waste your time the older you get. Men, y'all have until y'all 560 to have whatever children y'all want to have, to do whatever. Y'all can get younger women, blah, blah, blah.
Hey, can I say this though? Let me say this though. If I was single right now in my 40s, I would ask a lot of pressing questions too. It might be different from what I value versus what a woman values perspective. But I would kind of cut to the chase a little bit too, because you don't want to be one of these brothers out here, You basically paying to fill her stomach before you even know if she like you or not. I need to know if you like me. I need to know we on the same page before I start running up that bill. And to my cousin's point, my credit card and all that. I need to get that out the way right now.
But I totally agree. And Brandy, to my defense, like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Most women I meet, what's up, fellas? This hit the light, but to my defense, I'm meeting representatives. So I don't even know who you are. Like, and you trying to get in my financial situation, and I'm just like Shane said, it's a job interview. Well, who lie on their resume? How many people have lied on their resume?
I have not.
You are one of the very few. But women I meet,
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, so I don't want to give you pertinent information about me if I don't know if there's a future yet. Let's just see if we like each other first. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let me allow me to take you on a date, because if I invite you out, then okay, I'll pay. If you're an independent woman, you want to go Dutch, that's fine. I know within that first, second, or third conversation.
Sit your own eyes.
Exactly. But that's fine too.
No, it's just the whole independent woman thing that drives me batty.
Yeah.
Couples who begin relationships.
What's it say there?
Jody says couples who begin relationships with no assets individually are 70% more likely to wind up divorced. Wow, goddamn, that's a hell of a stat.
Yeah, but can you just date? Like right now, I'm in that phase of I've been married already. I got my kids already. I'm so cool. I'm working on other life goals. Like I'm not pressed to be married to nobody, to nothing.
Okay, so that kind of takes the pivot then, because our women that you're meeting over the age of 40, they still want to get married? Like, is there a cutoff point where this marriage goal kind of starts to wind down? I know, Brandy, you said earlier, like, women aren't really waiting and all that, but is it still a big goal to just be married once you're past let's say past the childbearing range? Is it still the goal to get married?
Well, first of all, John Travolta's wife had a baby at 50, I believe. So childbearing age, right? So it ranges now. You know what I'm saying? But I think
test tube baby.
I don't think marriage. I think people mistake marriage and companionship. I think companionship is the goal. Marriage comes with that goal, or is a solid connection of that goal. It's evidence of that goal. I guess I can say like that. And I think the older you get, men and women, the more companionship you want. Nobody wants to die alone.
Yeah, but nobody want to get divorced and have to split all their stuff, or sometimes don't get nothing. So I would rather date you and have my companionship. Let you go home when you get married. You go to your house. I go to my house.
But why are you thinking about divorce, though? See, that's your problem right there. Why are you?
No, I don't have any problems
getting divorced, homie.
I don't have any problems. I'm not gonna get married. Why would I be divorced?
Mike, you still raw, bro. You still raw. You just got...
No, I'm not. Don't get me wrong. To both of y'all, not at all. I'm not raw at all. I had a beautiful relationship. It was cool. It just didn't work out between me and my ex. We grew apart. I would definitely get married again if I met the right person. Don't get me wrong. I'm just in no rush right now. I'm definitely open to love. I definitely would rather be with somebody and day to day and companionship. I am definitely still Mr. Romance. I am definitely all for black love and black and white love. That's what you love. I'm for love. So no, I'm not bitter or jaded in anyway. I'm just not in a rush to do it because now I have a different mindset about it. I'm looking for different things in a wife now.
Okay, like I'm sorry. Can I ask questions? Because I like to ask questions.
Sure, ask any questions you like.
So what were the different qualities you were looking for prior to and now post?
Well, I think difference in the beginning was I had never been married and I was younger. Now I'm 10 years more mature. Now I'm a father. There's different things I look for in a woman. I look for some woman someday to have to be around my kids at some point. So I need to know her mindset with kids. Is she good with kids? Is she bad with kids? Or is she somebody just playing to get me? Because clearly now I'm a package. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And my girls, and I'm not the guy that's the weekend dude. I like to have my girls 3-4 times every other week, not once a month, not every other month. I'm involved, so I'm that type of guy. And I also have a career, so I have to date somebody that understands that I'm busy and to maximize the time that we're together. So I need a busy person. I threw that in.
You got something to do? Good.
Yeah, but I catch you in Atlanta or I catch you in Miami. Like it's when we get together, it's gonna be amazing. But you busy, I'm busy, and then when we get together, it's amazing. Yeah, but you gotta have goals and aspirations too. Don't just ride the train. You know what I'm saying?
What chick said that you don't have kids?
I have 2 kids. I always say
No,
I have
I was
kids.
reading Shane's
They
comment
say
that
ladies
ladies
get
get
scared
scared
because
because
they
you don't have kids.
what they
Boy,
think you girl? They think
You a
the thing ain't
superhero in the hood, bro.
He's not meeting girls. He meeting dudes that look like girls. Cause I don't know one chick that's like, oh no, you don't have kids. Ew. You need to have at least 2 or 3. Ew. No.
Yeah. No, well, hey, in my hood, if you open
Put that comment up right there. You don't need no relationship. You need a side woman, Mike. Yes, ma'am. That's what he wants. That's exactly what he wants.
no, that ain't what I want. That's what P say I need. That's what P say. I love P. P, that's what I need. That's what I want. That's what I need. That's what I want. No, I'm good. I want somebody that's understandable, but I want the compassion and the compatibility, but just the comfort. You know what I'm saying? Of knowing that we cool. Like I ain't got to be worried about. You ain't gonna blow my phone up. You ain't finna good morning me to death. You ain't.
Oh my God. I hate that so bad. Oh my God.
What you doing? The good morning text.
I can't stand that.
Yes. Don't do me like that. I know women, y'all hate that, right, Brandy?
I can't stand a good look. If you don't have something that comes behind good morning, don't. Just say it in your head. I'll sense it.
I feel like I'm on group text when somebody good morning me. Like, how many other dudes just got the text?
I'm gonna need you to personalize that thing. Good morning, Brandy with the Y. I need you to personalize it.
Yeah, see, that's why you got a man now.
No.
That's why Brandy with the Y.
And that's a blessing.
Is it because you're single by choice, or is it just there's what you haven't found is not there?
Right. Good question.
Both.
That can't be both.
Oh no, it's both.
Can't be both.
It's a choice. So dudes approach me to be in a relationship. They want to, hey man, we should just I'm good. Because leadership is not an asset that men have in this day and age. It's not the finances, it's not the credit score, it's a lack of leadership. Y'all, sorry.
What do you want them to lead, Brandy?
A household. If you can't lead yourself, or you can't make decisions, or you can't show that you can make a definite choice on something, Lord, I cannot with you.
So are you talking about like where y'all gonna eat dinner? Like you can't make a decision on that, or you talking about something?
Where are we going?
More significant?
Where are we going as a couple? Yeah.
Like where are we going as a couple? Or what are your 5-year goals?
Let me preface what I was saying when I asked you this. So, okay, a man's dating you, and you're assessing his ability to lead a household, and you're kind of looking at how he makes decisions. Is it in his career? Is it in his past? Like, where do you get the indications, or what's giving you the red flags that he can't?
If he's late, if he can't, if he doesn't communicate well. If I ask you an open-ended question and you give me a closed-ended answer, you can't. Because I think a leader has to explain things. Also, if he doesn't keep his word, if he says he's going to do something and he doesn't, you lack leadership. I can't help you. I think it's simple. I think it's simple things. Why are you looking like that, Mike? I think it's simple things, and it's observational. Like a lot of women try to tell men, "Oh, you need to do this. You need to do this. You need to do this." No, let that man's actions speak for him. Speak for him. His words don't mean crap.
I got you, B. No, I totally understand what you're saying, and I'm gonna be the single guy. Go ahead, Essex. Before I answer, go ahead.
And is that something that you try to demonstrate without putting it plainly for him? Because I think Mike will probably attest to this, that some women do the same thing. Do you think that means that you guys are just not into each other? Or you think that person just is kind of vaping?
What do you mean?
So, for example, if you're picking up on stuff that he says, and you kind of like you remember what he said happened at work last week, or you remember something observational, like you said, that you're picking up as you're discussing with him, and so he should be picking up on that you are listening and you are into what he's saying. And if he's not giving that to you, then do you spell it out for him? Or do you just be like, you just don't get it?
So do you mean he's sending me cues, I'm picking them up, I'm sending him cues, and he's not picking them up?
Right.
No, I don't spell anything out. You're a grown man. Okay. Some things you do need to spell out, like how you choose to be loved. No, I take that back. I will drop a hint, because I've come to experience men don't like being told, can you show up on time? So you have to be like, wow, dang, you 5 minutes, 15 minutes. You could let me know I'm gonna cook something. I was hungry. I will drop some hints, but I'm only gonna drop one. I'm only gonna drop it one time. I feel like if I have to explain it more than once, you're my child, and I don't have any of those. So
okay, B. I'm gonna rewind a little bit.
Hey, rebuttal. If you got a rebuttal.
Yeah, I'm gonna I definitely allow me to retort.
Retort.
Your Honor.
Yeah, Your Honor. As the plaintiff plainly states, because we're in court. That's what it feels like the plaintiff against the defendant. I could tell right now, and I like the fact that you had an A-type personality, like you're aggressive, and so
no.
Yeah,
that's what you're making
no, wait. Before you say that, let me say this. I am not aggressive. I am a woman that knows what she wants. However, I am very accommodating. But if you ask me a question, I'm going to answer the question. I'm not going to pitter patter around it. I didn't go to school to walk on eggshells, so I'm not going to learn how to do it.
Right. So that comment in itself lets me know.
I'm not aggressive.
No, you don't. Hey, it says the lion in the cage. I'm not an aggressive lion. You're a lion.
Who are you talking to, Daniel?
Look how your head, look how you rotate right now. But my point is this: I don't mind if you're direct. I'm a direct person, and as men, and I'll be the first one to admit it, we are very simple creatures. What do you want to eat?
Ladies, what real quick? If y'all think men are simple, please put it in there, because I disagree with it. Please put it.
Now, what a man will try to do is act like he's so smart and he complicated, but no, we are so fire and sticks and rocks. But we are smart. But we want what you want to eat, baby girl. You want the red dress for your birthday? That's what you want. I'll go get that red dress for your birthday. What you want is to say, I saw this dress. It was in the store. It was in Macy's. It could be on the second rack and the third. Instead of just saying, I want the red dress from Macy's, because that's how we operate. Don't get me wrong. I'm different.
Don't ask her where she want to go eat. Say, hey, I know this great little spot. I think you're going to love it. And just pick her ass up and take her.
No, wait, let me say this. When the hint wise is on an observational scale. Now, when I want something, I'm not going to be like, oh, so I was walking through and there was these shoes on the shelf, like 5 over. I don't know. No, I'm going to tell you, I want these shoes. Those shoes are everything. Like, go get them. And if you ask me, what do I want to eat? I'm going to tell you. Don't be mad if you can't find nothing on the menu. That is assertive. Thank you, man.
Johnny, don't be putting out that mansplain word. We don't want that mansplain.
No, I'm not trying. I
thought man got an opinion.
No, I get it. I don't mind you. Having an opinion. I'm not trying to mansplain it. I just don't want to end up in an argument, in something that could really be simple.
Don't argue.
A debate that could just be over dinner. Like you said, okay, I have an agenda. Like, okay, Brandy, I'm taking you out Friday night. You know what I'm saying? You're going to go get something to eat. I already know you're allergic to seafood, so I can't take you to a seafood restaurant. But I'm just hypothetical.
I know.
But I take you to the steak place, though.
Watching this right now. I like seafood, boo. Okay. You were saying?
I take you to a seafood spot that you like. It's cool. You having fun. But if you're gonna hit me with this is nice, but we could have went somewhere else with, either more expensive. Are you just happy? Are you happy to be there with me? Are you happy that I thought up the place? Are you happy that I'm taking you out? Are you appreciative of that?
Yep.
Are you?
And then you tell him that.
Are you finding women are not doing that type? Is that something that
I am? I went to Miller's Ale House, and the woman ordered a lobster tail at Miller's Ale House. And the way that and this would kill me. Miller's Ale House got the nerve, bruh. As the Lord is my witness, the same Jesus y'all got as my witness, and the way Miller's Ale House is set up, it's two that come on the platter, not one. It's two, and I said, "Woo! You sure you want like a shrimp cocktail, or like a salad, a zinger?" We had Miller's Ale House. You could have got some zinger. Like, you want the lobster tail? You want the $37? I'm like, wow, okay. So now I turn into full man brand. I ain't gonna lie, I turn to full. I said, oh, this knife in the end real well right here. What you want to drink? Because this going down. Seafood, French fries is friends, but seafood equals sex. I will say that. Yeah, I said it.
Really?
Hey.
Look, don't take me to bonefish because I'm getting a sea bass.
If we go to the seafood restaurant,
like a white table restaurant, you kind of expecting to spend some money. To
the maybe that's the most expensive restaurant she's been to in a long time. Somebody was taking her to McDonald's or taking her to TGI Fridays, and she's like, "Oh shoot, Miller Ale House, they got lobster on this menu. Oh shoot, let me get 2 of those." Yes.
No. She tried it tight. She
tried me. She tried. But see, now I'm jaded. I'm like, the second date I went on.
You bro, just say so, man. You just taking the Applebee's. I was thinking the same thing. Chili's.
But that's my point, P. My point is, if I would have took her to the donut place, she would still try to order lobster. She was trying to order the most expensive thing on the menu. That was the point. Yeah, her point was to get in my pockets. I'm like, but if I'm trying to, now I got to be out here defending my pockets from people that say they cool and they not. Y'all not cool. That ain't cool. She could have ordered anything. She went right to that menu.
You didn't.
She went right to that menu and went $15, $15, $37.95. That's what I want right now.
Hey, little pause for the call. Little pause for the cause, y'all. If y'all just joining us, man, this is our first episode simulcasting to YouTube.
Hi.
Hit like and subscribe. We see you out there. We appreciate the love. We got a great crowd in here right now. Show us some love. Help us build our YouTube channel. I see you on Facebook. I see you on YouTube. Y'all go ahead and hit like and subscribe. We're having a great conversation. We're talking about single by choice. God sending us a man. Sending them a man. No homo. But we're having a good time. We done gone off in all kinds of different directions. Right. We're having a good time.
I'm sorry. I'm still bitter about the lobster tails. I apologize, y'all.
I see.
At least 2 for $20 at Applebee's. P, it ain't about the money. I'm telling you, P, it ain't about the money. It was about she tried me, but it was cool. We had a great conversation after that, and she reconciled.
Yeah. Was this the first, second, third date? What kind of date was this type? It was the first. Yeah. No, listen, ladies. If we take you to Ruth Chris, it's all game. If we take you to Del Frisco, yes, we understand that. Dog, to the Ale House. It's a sports bar.
It was neutral. It was okay, a couple of drinks and maybe some zingers. Let's see if we vibing.
What's up,
and I didn't even know they sold lobster tails at Miller Ale House.
Okay.
That girl ordered them.
So, riddle me this, Batman. When a dude takes a girl to average restaurant,
3-star, yeah, 2
for a first date, that's just y'all just chilling, hanging out. That's what that is.
That's our way. That's our way of saying, okay, we're gonna take you out. We want to get to know you a little bit, but not put so much money in jeopardy in case shit goes left. Right. That's what that says to you. If a man take you on the first date to like a 4-star, 5-star white dining thing,
he's trying to get in my draw.
Exactly. He's trying to impress you with his wallet and hope to get some ass at the end of the night. If I take you to a
why does he have to be impressing me with his wallet? Why can't he just realize that I'm that level of chick?
because we don't know that about you till you open your mouth. And most women out here, like, hey, we just saw it on the Kevin Samuels video. Most women out here are valuing men based off what they can bring to the table first. Not all of them, but you get enough of that. And to Tyke's point, he just, you know, that's what he's dealing with. So you just trying to minimize the risk. That's all. You're trying to minimize your risk so that somebody don't take you for $400 and don't call you the next day.
And this is my point too. Thank you, Essex. I appreciate you backing me up.
I got you, brother. I've been there.
Right. The difference is some people call it it ain't balling if you got it. I think with the term. If you live in a certain lifestyle, Brandy, I don't know what they're coming. I missed that comment. If you live in a certain lifestyle, a $200 dinner ain't nothing to some people. You know what I'm saying? $350 dinner. It's nothing to if they like, they gonna eat there anyway without you. That's how they live. That's fine. If y'all evenly yoked like that, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. Yeah. If not, then you trying him.
This is and Ruth Chris is a first date place. I'm gonna need you to start being so cheap. Anyway, so let me ask this then: at Miller Ale House or Ruth Chris or whatever, how do you as a man, or as the man, not that as a man, I think that's kind of offensive sometimes, as the man, how do you express that? Hey, just stay on the right side of the menu. Don't go to the left. Just stay on the right.
But that's the lesson. I was newly back out here single, and I just felt like that was a neutral place. It was cool because wherever I go, I can pay for anything on the menu first.
Yeah.
2, it should be a conversation. And if I can't afford to take you there, then that should be an option. Right. Okay. Right. So 2, I want to make sure we have a conversation before we go. If we vibing, we ain't got to go eat if we vibing. If you want to just slide me, then slide me. If that's what this is, you know what I'm saying? It shouldn't have anything to do with where we go eat or what we do. I'm not equating it to that. But when she ordered the lobster tails and we hadn't even been in that kind of situation, we just casually commenting like, you looked all the way down that damn menu and all you saw at Miller's Ale House was lobster tails. Yes. That was a direct move to my pocket. That was a you ran the light. You ran the light, baby. And you ended up dead in my damn pocket.
Lady,
so at that point, hold on, big dog. Since she ran the light, I unbuckled her seatbelt. Cause you finna get fired. You know what I'm saying? Don't do me like that if you don't want to get done. So now, there you go. Now I had to be like your mama. When your mama put the hand in front of you when the car stopped real fast, I had to be my mama and say, hey, hold on.
This goes to your point, Brandy, about being observational. I think it works both ways. It's a great point. And if I had a daughter, I would tell her this. I said, a man is telling you something verbally and non-verbally with everything you do. So if I'm taking you to a sports bar, which is what Miller's Ale House is, and that's our first date, he's absolutely trying to tell you, okay, I'm just trying to see where things go. There's nothing romantic about Miller's Ale House. So you somewhere between I want to smash and okay, we might just wind up being friends. Because there's nothing romantic about Miller's Ale. He took you to a sports bar. That's places we go with our homeboys. So he's just trying to see what's going on. If he take you to something fancy, absolutely. He definitely want to smash, but he might be thinking of you in a way that like his main lady, and he's trying to impress you. He's trying to reel you in. Right. But he's always telling you something. That's what I'm trying. That's what ladies need to understand. We ain't just out here, hey, just randomly pick Ale House out of a hat. No.
No, not at all. And then if you Ruth Chris, if you seasons 52 ladies, be able to do that back. Be reciprocal with that. Like you want to take me out, realize I like the nice stuff too. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to your gifts, when it comes to where we going, what we doing, it's because now we here. Right. Treat me, spoil me like I spoil you now. What you bringing to the table?
You at friggin' Miller's Ale House and you only getting on the kids menu.
Who, not me? No, I'm at the Miller's Ale House because I didn't know if you was a man or a woman yet, and I need to make sure you was cool. No, not like that.
That's your
I ain't seen you naked.
Hold on, flag on the plate.
Oh no, right. I said that because I hadn't seen her naked. So before y'all went all of these things,
you know you can change your birth certificate to say you're a female even if you were born male.
So that's why Steve Harvey 90-day rule was full of shit. There you go.
Ultrasounds. I need an ultrasound. I need to see what's inside you.
You need an ultrasound. When you dating a man, you tell him you need an ultrasound.
Sure. So, I mean, yeah. So let me this. You regarding going out, how do you feel about how do you handle the woman paying for it?
Say what now?
How do you handle the woman paying for it?
I don't mind.
If you're single and you're dating, I guess Essex.
Right. And sometimes women. No, I've had several women that was their line. That was their line, Brandy. They line. What you say, Essex? I'm sorry.
I said once upon a time I was single. I can still relate to the conversation.
Well, I think dating in 2020 is a lot different from dating in 2010 and 2000.
How so?
I agree with you.
How so?
But women are more aggressive.
That's it.
Women are more aggressive towards me. I get approached a lot more now. My DM stay packed with slick rapping and slick talking, and I see you on the show, even from this show here. I see you on the show. I like the way you comment. I like that red shirt. Like they've been going through my pictures, Essex. Like I like the tan jacket. I see you with the hat. Is that a new hat? Like, damn, you looking at my, yeah.
Find out these streets is jumping all over.
Hey man, these streets popping.
Whatever,
like
you want to stay in the house. You ain't going no. You ain't going to the sidewalk. Keep your behind in the yard.
But Brandy, to your point, women have asked me out now because they figure like, look, it's a breakaway from the norm. I know you're always meeting people and taking them out. Let me take you out and allow me to show you what I do and what I bring to the table. I've been approached like that twice.
Nice.
Yeah, it caught me off, and it were nice ladies. We still friends. They very nice ladies. It was cool. Now I will say this.
Or was she somebody that you didn't know trying to holler at you? Right. Tell them don't die.
Essex don't die. That's funny. You don't die. I'm catching heat.
Only people that jump in my DM from the Philippines and Africa, they want me to get them a green card.
I will say this, Essex about to get shot in the face. Brandy, I will say this. They were over 40 and established.
Okay. So
like they kind of had it together. Like they didn't come at me with no sucker shit. Like, you know what, I really like the way that blazer played on that shirt. It was a nice color combination. It was like some real mature, and then it became, do you mind if can we meet for a drink type thing? I was like, oh, okay, boom. Next time you're in Atlanta, holler at me. It was like really, and they stayed in contact. And it wasn't no every morning, good morning, babe. Good morning. It was some, they kind of like maybe a week and a half apart, just to keep I call it dropping crumbs, like Hansel and Gretel. They kind of drop crumbs.
I'm still here. Don't forget about me.
Right. And then when they find out.
Nice. That's nice.
They find out you're in the area.
I'm single. I don't know.
Yeah, but they made a conscious effort, which is, you know what I'm saying? And then, so if they hit me up one week, I'm hitting them up the next week. Like it stayed, you know what I'm saying? Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's COVID times. You really can't do a lot, but I told Essex this. Have you been on a virtual date?
Nope, but I mentioned it on one of my
you should try that.
Live one time. I said that people should do a virtual date.
You should try that. I've done 2 or 3. I was telling Essex about mine. I went on one and we came back and had a show about it. But you get to see if the people's house clean. You get to see if they can actually cook.
That's right. You asked for a tour. Didn't you ask for a tour of the house on the virtual?
I did. I was like, so what's your bathroom look? But indirectly. So
First of all, is that what your first dates be like? You're not gonna know what it is. You're not gonna know my address on the first.
No, you inside the house and I'm looking around. I see them ugly pictures. I see them ugly curtains or whatever. I can see your kids just ransacked your house. But also what I figured out was I'm a wine guy now. I just became a wine guy. I was like, well, you pick out a bottle of wine, you know it. And then you know exactly what, you know what I'm saying? If they are wine connoisseurs, or if they just did it for the date, and you know who's telling you the truth or not. If they got that bullshit wine and they go, oh yeah, I've had this for 6-8 months and it's been aging in my freezer. You find out little stuff about people on a virtual date. You know if it's worth it.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go. So I'm bringing it back around. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Brandy. Go ahead.
I'm gonna grab my charger real quick. I'll be back.
Okay, go ahead.
All right.
I'll bring you back when you come back.
She's going on a virtual date while she's gone.
So yeah, man. So to me, I think we've, at least on this panel, ain't nobody really single by choice. We're single by circumstance. We just wait to see what's going on with the universe. Who put in front of us, who we get in front of. You know what I'm saying? I don't think, to me, when women say that, you know, they're waiting on God. See, I know women that they get up, they go to work or they go to school, they go home, and they're just single and lonely. Like, but they'll, you know, they say this stuff like they're waiting for somebody to come and knock on their door. I think somebody made a good comment above. It was like, nah, you got to get out there and put in some work, man. I'm not even like, you know, a church person, but, you know, the faith without work thing. Like, you got to get out off your butt and like really be a part of your own happiness.
Hey, I wanna say this.
Though, hey, like, Miss B is in the house.
What up, Miss B?
Oh, you can do plenty during COVID. Okay, do tell. What are you doing?
Do tell.
Oh,
no, I think hey, don't get handcuffed because you the church lady or you the church man. I get it. You can't go to the nightclub, but there are other places you can go.
Appreciate you, Bill.
Yeah, thank you, Pimp. Appreciate you, man.
Hey,
church folks, what can you go? You can always go meet people at the grocery store. I think that's such a great place. That's our new YouTube channel there that's just been added in. And I would
go ahead, like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. We need your support. Hit like and subscribe so we can build this thing up. We're
Brandy,
on Facebook and YouTube right now.
Absolutely, we're on Facebook and YouTube right now. What we're discussing is church folks. They don't have the opportunity to go like to a nightclub or a lounge or whatever to meet people. Where are the church folks going? What's a good place? And I was just getting ready to mention too. I always meet nice girls in the grocery store, and I meet nice girls out exercising. And that's to our point. You waiting on a good exercise? You waiting on a good point?
Where you exercise at?
Huh? Well, I walk around the lake, man. I know you tried me right there. You want me to take this shirt off, bro? Do you want me to take this shirt off, though? Don't make me do this. We got company
right now.
Don't make me take this damn shirt off, boy. Niggas always don't hate on me.
It came out the tie. Don't come out the
shirt. I'm sweating over here.
He just shaved his taco meat today. He got taco meat under that shirt.
Don't make me do it. Brandy, where can church folks, good church folks, meet single people? Where do you go like to meet people besides work?
Single ministry.
Some of them just
right. Exactly.
I don't think there's a specific place that you meet people.
Yeah, I mean, they just can't go to the club. What would you suggest?
Personally, I like lounges. I don't like the club per se because I don't like the smell of smoke. But a lounge is cool. Sometimes like hotels have like a little thing in the lobby area. I've met people there.
Okay.
And to be honest with you,
Miss B fucking with you.
But honestly, if you pay attention to people, you can just if you pay attention to people, you can enter their DMs the right way.
Oh, social media.
Right, because you stalk. In reality, you stalking their page anyway. If you bold enough to enter their DM, you stalking their page. So they've learned a thing or two about you.
Okay. I like the social media thing too. I'm not called. I just since we was messing with the church folks and letting them know that this, you know what I'm saying. Sometimes church folks, he's not gonna send you a cake. He's gonna send you some eggs, some flour, some milk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A little salt, a little butter.
Right.
And it's gonna be up to you to put that thing together and make it a cake.
So sometimes you gotta make a cake. You need some.
Tight, I know you.
I'm sorry, whatever kind of cake you're trying to make, but don't wait on the whole cake to come in one package. It's not gonna happen like that.
Yeah, be a little patient. You gotta let that thing rise. You gotta let it sit. You gotta let it cool off. Ty, you mentioned church. You go to church sometimes. For a single dude, man, you can really rack up in there.
For a single dude, what now?
You could really rack up in a church. Like there ain't a lot of single dudes that's not like that's not like on that. You was about to say it, Brandon. We don't have to go into it, but they be a little soft.
They're a little wild. But
clean up in there if you wanted to. That ain't a good thing.
But the church lady want to get married.
There you go. Yeah.
She waiting on the Lord to send her a man, and if she meet you in church, she feel like it was a divine intervention.
Foolishly.
them the biggest freaks that be in the church. Stop lying. They looking for the D2.
No, hey man, everybody's wild. Some of us are coming in out of the streets to the church.
Exactly.
Hey, we all have our demons to fight, brother. Don't judge them now. Yeah, Brandon.
People doing what you like to do. This business stepping. You need people on the set. You ride motorcycles. That's a great point.
I saw him, but I know math.
If you got a hobby, you got to branch out. It's always these groups of hobbyists. You know what I'm saying? Like you got the motorcycle club. You got if you like to read books, they got book clubs. There's all kinds of stuff. It's a lot of different ways to get out there and meet people.
But we just want to encourage the folks that go to church a lot. Church folks are going.
God damn it, John, look at these paragraphs. Unexpected in the worst.
Well, with that, I would say, he sends them in the worst packaging, but I feel like everybody approaches you in the worst packaging because they're not being themselves 100%. So it's like, it's up to you in that conversation. And honestly, in that initial conversation to figure out what you can take and what you're going to leave. I mean, I think everybody realizes with one conversation if they're interested in having another conversation with somebody.
Absolutely.
If not, I do. So if I don't call you back, that's why.
So here's the final little question I think we can wrap up on. I think we touched on it earlier, and I wanted to come back to it.
Okay, go ahead, bro.
Do you think, and Brandy, you can answer this personally, but also for maybe your single friends, and I know this is happening with some of my single friends. The guy and you blew it.
What's it again?
Same for you, Mike. Well, I know you just got divorced, but the one that got away. Did you already maybe have somebody that was perfectly suited for you, and you messed it up? Maybe you need to go back and get that.
No, I would say this, man.
No, Brandy.
No, I'm with Brandy on that. Like the person you was then, you might have thought that person was perfect for you then. You're a whole nother person now. You've grown. And the things that excited you and motivated you 8-10 years ago won't be the same things that excite you and motivate you now or 5 years from now. You got to find somebody you can grow with, in my personal opinion. And a lot of people in the relationship now, and they're doing their own thing. They have their individuality, but they don't have that grow together. That's what's long term. Did we grow together? Did our finances grow together? Did we build a house together? Did we have children together? Like, what did we do together? In my opinion.
And I would say this, going back to the religious part of it all, I don't think God is going to have me with somebody for 4 and 5 and 6 years dating if we're not compatible. And I also feel like if we were together or if I met you in the past and you weren't, excuse the word, but bold enough to step up then, you still know me and you still don't step to it, you're not the person for me. And then also, if we were together and we weren't on the same page, then we have to question, were we even in the same book? So nah, I'm not reading. I don't want to read that book. You don't want to read my book. So go color. We good. So no, I ain't going back. We good. I mean, and then also, that's what I want to say also. The older you get, the more you, especially with being single, the more comfortable you get with yourself.
Exactly.
So that also makes it more difficult to
wait on somebody with the BS.
Huh?
Wait on the BS from somebody else. Like, you already know what you want. Your BS meter be high, bro. You be like, man, I can see you full of shit already. Now I don't even wait. Right. I'm gonna holler at you. Don't waste somebody else's time. Yeah, you good. I'm good. We good. Yeah, all of that. Especially like if a person, and I respect this about ladies that have been jumping in my DM. Thanks again, ladies. Y'all boosting my ego up. Little dude who used to have a curl in his 80s. Y'all make me feel good.
My DM's available, guys.
Huh?
My DM's available.
Hey, and you were smart enough. She was smart enough to put her at in the name tag, just so y'all know. Her DMs is available. The at Brandy L. Gray is right there.
You finna get DM dumped on. You finna get so many dudes jumping in your DM.
Don't nobody be in my DM. Like literally, nobody is in my DM.
You'll see. Watch.
But
there you go. There it is. Hey man, I love y'all. I know we went way over time. Brandon, you were a great guest. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I look forward to having me again.
Yes.
Hey,
we'll have you back next week. We got a bunch of friends. Yeah.
Brandy, tell the people where they can find you on your social media. You got any projects you want to talk about? I know you forgot everything, but just your shine.
Don't be that person. Instagram at Brandy L. Grant. Facebook, Brandy Grant. Just look for my face in the book. Question Time Live. Join the Question Time Live group. Essex know it get kind of heated sometimes.
Oh yeah.
And the only parts I'm working on are my own right now. Yo, Essex, I might need you for one because I want a light-skinned dude.
Well, I just want you to know I'm in between. I'm kind of, brown skin. It's just the light that's making me shiny. But I can pull it off. I'm pretty sure I can pull it off. Hey,
so,
man.
Yeah. Hi, if you go on my Instagram, enjoy. I do have fun on my Instagram, so enjoy my Instagram. Even if you don't follow, watch the videos. I think they're entertaining for me anyway.
Absolutely. Hey, see, that's how I knew Brandy would be great for this topic. She's done this in her own, as far as going live and holding panels. But her questioning time, she asks the most live questions, man. She gets this at the heart of things. This ain't just no basic, what did you have for breakfast this morning? She has some great topics. And that's how I knew she'd be great for this topic. And we'll have her back for some other topics. So again, Brandy, thank you very much for joining us on our very first simulcast, YouTube, Facebook. Y'all hit the like now. We need these likes and subscribe. Joined us.
Follow, subscribe. Yes.
Follow, subscribe. Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your cousin, tell your nephew. Come have a good time on Sunday nights. Every Sunday night at 9 o'clock. Hit that link, hit like, subscribe. We appreciate you. Tight. What you got going on, man? I know you got some dates and everything.
Hey, man, absolutely. I'm definitely shout those out later on. We'll put them in the chat. I want to make sure that we shout out next Sunday night, 9 o'clock. Brandy, we might be calling you back again. We're trying to invite all of our friends that helped us out over the year, like Miss B. There's another lady, Nicole Everett, Joketra Horn. We've only had like female guests, so we love when we have the female guests.
Well, not just a female, but also us people that have supported us from day one.
Exactly.
Hayes, we definitely want you on. Joni, we want you on just to we're gonna basically do our year review. We're gonna talk about the highs and the lows of 2020, things that you guys want to share. We're gonna put a spotlight on everybody that's helped us and grow this channel and grow this page to what it is today and what it's going to be tomorrow.
Absolutely. Definitely. Thank y'all again, man. Like, subscribe, and share. Tell all your friends about it. Tight Mike Comedy on all your social media. Thank y'all for jumping in my DM. I've just been waiting to say that for about 3 months now. I know. Anyway, hey man, I'm having a little Tight Mike, little Christmas. There you go. Oh my God, you have a little connection. Hey, bro, take it to the L house, dog.
I don't
see what I hear that, dog. Take it to the L house.
Take it to the L house, boy. They got lobster. Boy.
I know they got lobster.
Hey, you better order that damn lobster. Hey man, little party Saturday, Friday in Sanford. Then we got the church show Saturday here in Orlando. Of course, Dania Beach. I'll be at the casino in Dania Beach, January 2nd with Marvin Dixon, the funniest Florida comics. There'll be 4 of us there. And I got some other stuff coming up in the new year, man. But what do you have
going? Who, me?
Yeah. Yes, sir. What do you? Yes,
got a little film coming out called Unwinged. It's a short film. It's coming out on January 9th. It's part of the Orlando Independent Filmmakers Festival. So we're gonna have information coming on that. Hopefully by the time we come on the air next week, so you guys can know how you get tickets. Hopefully there's a streaming option available. I got some commercials, but I'm gonna stop talking about my commercials. Every time I talk about my commercials, I don't see them for months and months and months. So I'm gonna just let y'all be surprised. Brandon, I know you know my pain, man. Anyway, ain't nothing I can do about that. But I know the movie will be out next month, so we'll get y'all to see that. But that's about it. Essex O'Brien, just like my name on Facebook and Twitter, @ActorMan, excuse me, @ActorMan Essex on Instagram. So y'all come holler at me, man. We appreciate y'all so much. This was a great show. We had more viewers than we've had So that's a record. So thank you, YouTube. Thank you, Facebook. Thank you, Brandy, for bringing it like you did. And
I got to do this as a really quick. Afro TV. Y'all follow Afro TV, man, on all your social media. My new employer, the Black-owned television station here in Orlando, hired me to do some writing for the Lowdown with James Young. And so they got a big kickoff, man, brand new $5 million studio. It's amazing. And so they're giving a lot of opportunities to African Americans, minorities. So definitely shouts out to Afrotainment and Afro TV, man. We love and appreciate y'all.
I had to shout that in the comments.
I'm definitely gonna put that in the comments, man, because we definitely love to see you.
Absolutely.
I said, and also look at show dates because you ran through them things real fast, pimp.
Okay, I'll do it. I definitely will.
Yeah, we share everything to the Actin Funny page too. So like the Actin Funny on Facebook page, just like you like the one on YouTube. All our old content that we have from Facebook is going to be slowly moving over to YouTube, so we can build that as well. Where the hell that feedback coming from? Anyway, so we'll definitely have that up for you guys. We appreciate you. I'm gonna finish on this note because I forgot to do it the other day, man. But rest in peace to Tommy Tiny Lister. His untimely passing this week, man. We want to say shout out to him. I mean, I know he was so influential on so many of us. I watched him as a jit on WWE when he was doing all this stuff here. And of course, Debo, man. Everybody loved Debo, your favorite bully. So we want to say
Fifth Element.
And
he was on Fifth Element.
He was the first Black president.
He was the first Black president.
Shout out to him, man. I'm gonna leave his picture up. And we'll say our goodbyes on that, y'all. We appreciate you joining us. Hold on.
There you go.
This stuff out.
It's okay. You could have kept me out of it.
Y'all have a good night, man. We'll see you next week.
See you next time. Thanks, Brandy.
Bye. You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Check your DM.